Okay, this is Orlando Wilson. What I want to talk about in this video is something that a lot of people, I'm sure, outside of the firearms business would find concerning. And that's people that's on medication, mind-altering medication, and with mental health issues, being in the firearms business, teaching firearms courses, having firearms, etc. Now, I'm not going to discuss such things as relation to the United States in this video, because as far as drugs and firearms are concerned, and mental health, the United States is a little bit unique. So, focusing on the real world, the world outside of the United States. I had somebody contact me recently and asking, they want firearms training, etc. And they forwarded me over some details of somebody else, a European firearms trainer. And this person was concerned because a friend of a friend apparently wanted to train with them, but they were concerned that this person's always harping on about their mental health. They have post-traumatic stress disorder, etc., etc. And they asked me, do I find that concerning? I said, of course. To me, anybody that's on medications that has a mental health issue should not be around firearms. But this gentleman who's a trainer was talking about his post-traumatic stress disorder and all this girly stuff. Anyway, people need to realize, and I heard, and from what I understand, there was a British trainer in a Central European country, and he needed to leave that Central European country because he was complaining too much about his mental health, and there was a mental health issue, and he got barred from all the ranges. You know what? In a lot of European countries and a lot of other countries in the world outside of America, if you have a mental health problem or if you're on medications, you cannot be around firearms. If the police or those issuing the firearms find out that you do have mental health issues or you are on medication, you know what? You'll be getting a knock on the door. If you're on medications, it wouldn't surprise me if the doctors are obliged to call the police and tell them. You'll be getting a knock on the door and all your firearms will be being confiscated until you're better. So this is where a lot of people, I look at a lot of these instructors that's talking about how they have mental health issues, how they battle post-traumatic stress disorder. Okay, that's well and good for trying to get sympathy from people to do and get people to do your courses. But again, in a lot of places, if the licensing bodies see that type of content, you're not going to be allowed to have firearms in the first place. As I said, the rest of the world's a little bit different than the United States, etc., etc. So, you know what? If you have mental health issues, if you're on medications, be a responsible adult and stay away from firearms.